What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and this video is about Snowfall. Can Franklin trust T? I mean, where did she pop up out of nowhere? And I mean, if you think back in the episode 1 of season 4, she just happened to be at his club, the New Year's party, and like he said, you always happen to be at the right place at the right time. I should have known you'd be here. So let's get into it. Now, we don't know too much about her other than they got some type of history from school when they were younger, and then all of a sudden she popped back up. And like he said in the very first episode of season 4, you seem to always know everybody, be at the right place at the right time. I should have known you was here. So who does she know? And she seemed to have worked her way in very nice and deep, like into Franklin's circle. And she always got a strange look on her face whenever he's not looking at her. And I don't think he ever picked up on that. Now, we know Franklin got a lot of stress, a lot of drama that he going through between Man-Boy, Scully. He also got what's going on with his daddy, Alton, running his mouth. Reed is tripping balls. We also know that he got to deal with Leon and then the business and everything. I mean, it seemed like his whole world and his whole organization is starting to fall to pieces. And so it's a lot that's on his mind, and his organization and his brain power is being tested like never before. And I think it's starting to slip, because while he was sitting there, we didn't see the whole conversation he had with T when she was giving him a little brain, a little rub, giving him a little head rub, little head, and he had a tear. And it seemed that he may have let a little bit slip, a little too much. Now, we know that they have used women to get to people multiple times this show, especially this season. Now, if you go back to the first episode of season 4, remember, we saw Scully crazy ass using a nice little female to get the little Boosie ass, and she put that little thing on him and made him think he was gonna get some head. But the next thing you know, they got the drop on him and left his ass hanging like a cheap suit in the baseball diamond. And so that's nothing new for this show, because also we saw that Khadijah and, you know, of course, Man-Boy, they brother and sister, so they may think alike, come from the same background. Now, if Scully was able to put that plan together, now, of course, we saw that she used the same tactics when she wanted to go ahead and get to Fatback. She ended up having one of her girlfriends waiting on Fatback when he got out of jail. They even bailed him out of jail to make the plan go through smoothly. And so once he came out of jail, she was waiting for him, told him, hey, we got a little something for you. You ready for a threesome? And of course, he ain't never had nothing three other than a 3-piece extra crispy. So of course, he was down with it. And of course, she didn't do nothing but carve off a couple slick thick slices of bacon off his ass and left him dead in front of the club. And she also put a bounty out and had females killing people that wasn't even Leon. So using the lady to get the upper hand is nothing new, especially during this season. And of course, when Man-Boy found out what was going on, he was snapping. He told her he had something in the works. Now, I believe that maybe he had T there because he wanted to learn who the connect was and the inside inner workings of Franklin's business. But once this new situation came up and she didn't already gave Franklin some of that snapper, he didn't fell in love with that snappy nappy dugout. She got him sold up. He's telling everything. He laying there between her legs, butt booty naked. And when he had that page and found out what was going on, he didn't realize, but it seemed like every time some business is going on, she's quick to be paying attention and got a little weird, strange, intuitive look on her face, as if she trying to memorize and record and take mental notes of what's going down, as if she got somebody to report to. I mean, that's probably the main reason why she wanted to work in that club, so that she can get more access. Besides, that's where they keeping that money. A lot of stuff go down in that club. she didn't met Reed. She just don't know who Reed is, but now she know who the connect is if she's able to put two and two together. And Reed said everybody's replaceable. Who knows what she's been reporting about what's been said and going on. And now that he has this drama with his pops, and Franklin confided in her as if that was his woman and told her when she was rubbing his head that he had to crack his pops upside the head like Pookie because he done told Connie Chung the whole scoop on what's going down. Not only will that lead to him possibly getting killed or having beef with Manboy for dealing with the feds and everything, but now he may get replaced because Reed may look for a replacement, and Manboy now knows that, hey, that must be the CIA. She's got all this info, and I don't think she's trustworthy. You all let me know in the comments below. Is she trustworthy? Now, we know in the next episode that somebody got shot. We saw that Jerome was in a suit. I believe Jerome was probably coming from Fatback Funeral. Remember, they said they paid for it when they was talking to No Neck Johnson in the projects. So I believe maybe that's how Louie may have gotten hurt, Aunt Louie, because she could have been at the club, and who knows, maybe T got busted by Aunt Louie snooping around or on the phone saying the wrong thing to the wrong person, and before Aunt Louie could, tell Franklin or something, maybe she got shot or it was some type of tussle, beef, whatever the case. And I think that that's when we gonna finally find out what's going on with T. Now, she's only gonna be in 2 more episodes, episode 8 and episode 9 during this season. So I think that if they do find out that she's snitching and reporting and telling Manboy all this info, she's dead, or she's gonna have to get up out of Dodge and leave town. So I think that that's probably what is more than likely happening with Aunt Louie. Now, maybe Aunt Louie didn't get shot, but because they had a fight, a tussle, or whatever the case, she may have lost the baby or, got injured in some type of way. But at the end, I don't think that she is going to die this year, Aunt Louie. And I don't think, of course, anything gonna happen to Jammin' Jerome. But T, I do not trust. I think that she been planted by Manboy from the very get-go because, like they said, he's ambitious. He is wanted to, come up, and he's been wanting to expand the whole time. And that's why I agree with Aunt Louie when she said they should back Scully because he like to stay in his lane, whereas Manboy is just way too ambitious and he ain't trustworthy. And he's already proven that time and time again. Also, keep in mind, Franklin and Peaches was followed just the other episode, and they said let's not go because we going to meet the Connect, but Franklin said they probably been following us from the club. Maybe T then gave Manboy the heads up that, hey, they got this and that at the club, and then they leave. Maybe that's where they go to meet the Connect from the club. And so maybe that's how they knew to follow them from the club. I think that she has been leaking information. She may be catching feelings with Franklin and maybe is feeling bad about it, but who knows? Maybe same as what happened with Melody, is somebody that she knows or something that happened in her family then got hooked on the Rizak, and now she want to get revenge and probably has some type of animosity or blame Franklin for what's going on. And so she's using this as a means to an end to get some revenge for having whoever she got on that Rizak and trying to get, some redemption. I don't know. That's just a theory. Y'all let me know y'all theories below in the comments, and you will see. It's only a couple more episodes left this season, and I can't wait to find out how it all goes down. But again, I don't think she's trustworthy. She always got some shady look on her face, and it seemed like Franklin is more emotionally involved in a relationship than she is. It seemed that she's the one getting all the benefits. I mean, what is Franklin getting out of this relationship other than somewhere to park his black Cadillac? I mean, I don't see what benefits he's getting out of this relationship. I mean, so we'll see. She's the one that's reaping all the rewards, and at the same time got more information on him. He has way too much to lose and nothing to gain by allowing somebody to get too close and up under him and all up in his business. And he damn sure should have never let her work in that club. That was a big mistake. And if he needed to start getting little bust downs or little, rock heads or whatever to, shine his car, that's what he should have did. But at the end of the day, I don't know. We'll see. That's my theory. I'm sticking with it. I'm Jay. I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Peace, and I'm out.